Hello everyone, welcome back to a special edition of Cookies Enabled. Today is a Random Daily Discovery, or RDD, and today we are going to dive into the fun outdoor activity of geocaching. Now, many of you have probably never heard of this, and that's a great thing because this is actually a free fun activity you can do literally any time of year and any time of day. So we're going to break that all down in today's episode. Stick around and let's learn something new. So what is geocaching? Well, geocaching is an outdoor recreational activity in which global positioning systems and or mobile devices are used to receive that signal and help coordinate you as to exactly where the cache is that you're located to find. Now, in some cases, it's not as easy as just a point on a map telling you where to go. That's usually a difficulty of a 1 or 2. They will literally just tell you where to go and show you, and you have to find it and go there. Now, in some cases, you'll actually have to solve a puzzle, riddles, or use something in the environment to give you your coordinates, and then that will get you to your cache. Okay, so what is a cache? What are you looking for? So in cities, you'll find small things like little thumb drives and stuff, sometimes hidden on bus stops or in between bricks in a building and stuff like that. Or in forests, I have found everything from small, medium-sized containers to like almost Pepsi size or loaf of bread size containers. So these are all things that you can find easily hidden out in the wild or even just on the outside of your city. So these are the different size, shapes, and things, and those are the bigger the geocache, usually the more likely you are to find something where you can actually swap items. So you could take this bracelet, for instance. I could leave this bracelet in the box and take something else out of it, and that is something you can do at geocaches as well. Now, they also do competitions to see who can find geocaches first, and a lot of companies will do this just to get their name out there and get recognition or get in a newspaper, and they'll put money or gift cards or trips and things that you can win. So definitely keep an eye on the blogs and things that I'm going to be posting below in the comment section, because they will definitely go over any of those new contests in your area as well. But hopefully that explains a little bit better as what a geocache is and what you're actually looking for and the game behind it. Now we're going to jump into the apps and explain how to use one of the free apps that I prefer out of all the other ones. Hello everyone, we're going to test this out here and see if this works. So I am showing you guys my phone screen here, and I am going to show you how to load your geocaching app. Now, I will have the link down below in the description. You are going to want to click in again, and I put this in my utilities folder, but it's called C::Geo. That's the name of the app. That's what you're going to type into your search browser if you have an iPhone or whatnot. This always gives me this screen. I'm going to say not now. Just go ahead and say okay. This should actually be the screen that pops up for you when you load this. Now, if you're already out and about, maybe you've parked, you maybe know that you're in a park or you're in a reserve or something like that, and you're just taking a walk, you can click the live map button, and this will show you exactly where you are, and it will actually show you what is around you. So I'm going to zoom out here, and there's a few around me. It's showing me everything in the city, and there's a lot. So that's kind of cool. But that's not what we're talking about here. So I can also click nearby, and you can also store caches later. Now, if you click nearby, this is going to just take your location, and it's going to give you a list of the closest caches to you, and you can break it down. So this one here, this very first one, is literally a third of a mile away, 0.29 miles away. This one's at Steepletown, technically the old Steepletown building. It's being revamped right now. I think I know where that one is. I don't know when that one's even there anymore. But let's say we wanted to do this one. You could click on it here, and this is going to tell us it's a difficulty of 1.5 out of 5. It's going to show me the distance, the geo code, which is a registered code with the website. It's a traditional cache, so nothing too fancy here. And if we scroll down, it gives you these little icons here. If you click on these guys, they'll tell you the stealth is required. That's what those glasses are. Parking's available. That usually means it's in a parking lot, or there's a parking lot nearby that's like a store or a public spot you could park your car. Available during winter. This is kind of half clue, half safety, it's telling you that, first of all, if you do go out in the winter, this is something you're actually going to be able to find no matter how much snow's on the ground, which is key because that means it's probably not on the ground at all. And second of all, it tells you that the engineer kind of thought things through, and again, is it going to be burying this someplace that snow is going to cover it up or make it harder to get to, and then takes less than an hour, again, means that this is a quick and easy one that you'd be able to do very easily. Now, I have already had this one stored for a while. Let's click on the description here. Now, this is going to tell us, again, a little bit more about the city, where I'm at, what's around me, what steeple cache is, all that fun stuff. It's telling me more about the basilica, which is right there, as well as a giant church there. And then there's a hint. Now, almost all of these will have some kind of hint. As you can tell, it's been scrambled. You're going to want to click on the hint, and it will tell you it's a pill bottle. So again, we were looking for a traditional micro cache, which is really tiny, and pill bottle is as big as a micro cache is going to get. Now, logbook, this is something we want to look at too. Logbook is going to tell you if something has been found recently or not been found in a while, or if maybe something needs repair, and we're going to talk about that too. So in this case, this one has been found very recently, just about a week or so ago. This cache was found, and they had a good time finding it. Sometimes they'll post images. They have an image of the basilica here, which is kind of a clue. It looks like maybe this is where you need to be looking for the cache in point of view of the basilica. So that is kind of cool how they do that, and very helpful there. And again, that is really cool. Now, the cache that I'm going to show you guys that I went to the other day, I'm going to pull that up here in just a second and show you guys where that is. Okay, so I have officially found my geocaching spot on the map here. I'm going to zoom in on it for you here. You can see that some of them have these little save icons on them, and happy and sad faces. And happy faces obviously means I found it. Saved icon means that I can save it and I can go back and later. If I don't have service on my phone for some reason, I can still find this geocache if I have GPS signal and I'm outside. So anyway, I'm going to zoom in on this guy here in the cemetery here, and this is an SS Peter Paul Cemetery, which is a really pretty cemetery here, and this guy is kind of along the tree line here. So I actually drove in along this route and into the cemetery, kind of parked around here, and then walked along the line of trees, and then walked in and kind of found that tree stump. So that's what I was looking for with that cache here, and I'm gonna show you what this cache looks like. Again, it was a 1.5 out of 5, and if we click on more details, it does show me that that it's recommended for kids. Again, it wasn't too hard to find. Takes less than an hour. It was pretty easy to get in and out of. Now, notice this one doesn't say anything about winter time. So that's something to keep in mind as well, is that this one does not give you the option to try to find it in winter, because there's a good chance that if about a foot of snow was on the ground, you wouldn't even know that stump was there. So if I click on the logbook, again, it shows I was the last one to find it. They asked they were about a year apart there, or so, give or take. And there are some images of this one as well that kind of help out. Well, actually, that one doesn't help at all. I don't even know why they have that on there. But the description, this one does have a hint. And if we click on the hint here, it says, "Are you feeling stumped?" And so that should be your main go-to for that one. So that one was known as the Hermit. It's up here in the cemetery. Again, if you've got any kind of park, cemetery, or whatnot around you, there's a really, really good chance there is a geocache hidden in there, and you should probably spend some time trying to go find it. So hopefully this helps you get through the software a little bit and understand what you're looking for and how to find it, and where to get those hints too, because those can be very, very helpful. But make sure you always check your logbook before you go out, because if you can't find one that is, or if you do find one that is bad, you can report it needing, having issues and needing help. So that is the app, and that is the best way to do it. Now we're going to show you guys what it looks like going out and finding these geocaches, and I'll show you guys that video here in just a second. Okay, y'all, we are at the cemetery, which is where the geocache is in this case. It's not a park. A little different. Pretty much the same thing. A little bumpy. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on. I am driving down this road here. I've got a weird angle because of the cut in my windshield, so unfortunately That's a pain, but we are almost to our destination. I'm trying to take it nice and slow for these sleeping beauties over here. Oh, there's a nice little trail I didn't know existed. I wonder where that goes. There's broken glass out here, that's rare. Okay. I want to say this is about where I want to park. I'm going to find some shade, and we'll pick up here in a second. Hello again. Sorry, my hand's in the way. There we go. Okay, I should have brought my selfie stick. Unfortunately, I did not. And I know the sun is behind me. I'm sorry about that. Try to bring you over to this side. You can probably see what's going on a little more. So I am trying to figure out where this thing is. It's right along the edge here, but I'm going to walk parallel with it until I match it, and then I'll go perpendicular, essentially. I always find that's the easiest way to at least line yourself up with the marker. I do see a little path right there, so let's take the path. Let's see. Let me show you here. It's not much of a path, but there's also one over there. I'm gonna try this one. This is lining me up really nicely. Let's see here. Kind of zigzagging through everything. Okay, according to my readout, I am getting really close. There's the fence line. It's probably up against that. Hopefully it's not on the other side of the fence. I've had that happen a couple of times. No, I don't think it is. It is definitely over here. I see a path, and I'm going to take it. Oh, spider web. That's fun. Definitely bring bug spray. I recommend getting 100% DEET if you can, or whatever is closest. Because depending on where you're at, it can be real bad. Luckily for me, it's fall right now, so the worst I got to deal with is some mosquitoes. Okay, according to my map, I'm pretty much right on top of it. Let's take a look at our details. This is a regular cache, so this is going to be a little bigger. This will probably be some kind of ammo container or Tupperware. Could be as big as a bread of loaf. So, or a loaf of bread, I'm sorry, I said that backwards. So here we go. We're going to try and do some searching in here and see if I can find this thing. Let's give this a shot. Okay, I'm going to flip my camera around. Sorry, I'm going to flip it back. Sorry, Andrew. Oh man, I was hoping it would be this big tree. What about this little tree? Oh wow, there's a lot of bottles and stuff over here. There is some kind of canister here. I don't think that's not what I'm looking for. That looks like a utility box or something. Let's see if there are any hints. Oh, okay, so the hint here is, are you feeling stumped? Which usually means you're looking for a stump. Surprisingly, I don't see any. That doesn't mean I'm not going to find it, though. I actually do see a stump over here. A rusty can of some kind. Another plastic container. I thought that was a stump. It's not. You see the problem that you have here with geocaching? I'm finding so much trash. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but wow. Let me double check my reading and make sure I'm actually on point here. Oh no, I am off. It is definitely back here somewhere. Again, I was the last one to find this one, so I know it's here, but I don't see it. Oh wait, I do see a stump over here. Do you see the stump way off in the distance there? That's probably what we're looking for. Again, I've done this many a time, so I've been in this area before, so I'm also not worried about people or muggles, as they are known, which is also a reference to Harry Potter, for those of you that don't know. So here's the stump. Let's see if I can find the geocache now. Oh wow, this is a real dirty one. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any kind of geocache over here. I would imagine it would be somewhere right here. But, oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. You see how there's like some wood here that's not supposed to be there? What's in here? Oh, there it is. Awesome. Let's make sure it's got our label. It would normally have a geocache sticker on here letting us know this is an official geocache. So let's get this thing open. God, I'm getting eaten alive. Okay, this has got a screw lid on it, so screwing it off here. Here is our log. And I got this in a bag so we don't get it wet. There's a pen or a pencil or something in here so I can write my name on the log. You can see other people have done so already. Oh, the mosquitoes. They are out to get you. So this one you can take and leave something. I didn't bring anything, so I'm not going to take anything. Even though there's lots of cool toys and stuff. This would be fun to bring, like if you got kids, you could bring your kids out here or something. I am going to sign the log, only because that's just tradition. I will also sign my digital log and report those other 3 for being broken. And that's geocaching, everybody. You've just done it. For the first, I've never done this before, and again, I hope you guys start doing it. Now, this app I'm going to link down in the description below for you guys, because it is free. You don't have to pay anything for this one. There are ones that you can get that are pay app ones. There's actually an official geocaching one I will link as well if you do want to pay the official price and get it. What is today's date? I'm sorry. 10/18. This was last found 10/16 according to this log. So I was not the last one to find it, that's by sure, but they haven't been doing the digital logs, which is also acceptable. Oh my gosh, these mosquitoes. I gotta get out of here before I get West Nile or worse. And I didn't bring any bug spray. I did not prepare. It's not cold enough to kill these mosquitoes yet. But that is about to change weather-wise too. So the canister back where I found it, and I'm gonna try and kind of hide it again here. We're gonna put this up here, put that in here. That looks pretty legitimate, right? Can't really see anything. There we go. That looks great, right? Okay. Okay, everyone. Now, as you have already seen, I've shown you how to get to a good cache. Here's what happens when you try to find one that doesn't show up. Now, I was the last one to try to go find this one. As you can see, it has a really sad face on it, little blue sad face. Ooh. And it was a 2.5 or a 2 out of 5 difficulty and a 2 out of 5 terrain, so it was a little bit of a hill there. And you'll see all that in the video as well. Now this one was a micro and it was not found. That was the last status. That was what I posted, almost guaranteed. And again, I was not able to find it. And I wasn't the only one that had trouble finding this one. If you read it, they were able to find it, but it was months ago, like 5-6 months ago. So that's a problem. And if you click on the description, you also find that it's supposed to be pretty easily found. And if you click on the hint, there must have been a shrub trying to leave the cemetery and go back to the school at some point. So let's go back to the map here and I'll show you what that looks like from the top down, since you're going to see the video from the side. But if you'll zoom in here, I parked like right over here and walked up. There is a door that allowed me to kind of cross this fence line and walk into the cemetery. And I was right on this marker, which is in between this tree and there's another tree down here as well. And it's kind of right in the middle of the tree. There's no shrubbery or bush there, unfortunately. I think they may have taken it out of the park. So I could not find the geocache anywhere. And I think that is what happens when, again, seasons change, maintenance on trees and bushes and shrubberies, and they just decided to take that one out. The owner obviously hasn't checked it yet. But that's what happens. You're going to see the video here as me going out and trying to find this one as well. It's pretty funny. So enjoy the shot, guys. Yeah, I'm going to go around again. Check this out one last time. I don't see anything on this door frame or I don't see anything other than this one branch that's trying to get through. There's nothing with the branch, at least not that I noticed. Again, there's no capsule or anything hidden in there, so we tried. We definitely tried. You won't get them all. You'll always have a problem. almost at least every time you'll go out, you'll have at least something go wrong, like you can't find the right parking spot, or there's people watching you, or whatever. So anyway, guys, that was fun. I'm giving up on this one. I will report this one possibly needing maintenance, and hopefully the owner will come out and take a look. But talk to you guys. Okay, thank you for all tuning in. Hopefully we all learned something new. And if you guys have any questions about geocaching, definitely recommend a few quick tips really quickly. You're definitely always going to want to go with a friend. I know you didn't see me do that in the video, but I did go with a friend the first time I went to go find that geocache. And that's why the second time I didn't really need anybody. I already kind of knew where it was. So that was the main reason. Bug spray is a big one. Always bring a pen, a compass, and a flashlight, because if you do get lost and your battery dies in your phone, this will give you at least some sense of how to get out of wherever you are. So those are your key things there. If you have any questions, again, hit us up at the email, at Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We are on all of the above there. And definitely don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos as well. We work really hard on this. If you guys have any questions on the app as well, definitely hit us up or leave them in the comments below. The app that you're going to be looking for is C:*Geo, Geo, and you're going to type that into your Apple Store or your Android Play Store. And they should pop up right away. It should be free. Go ahead and download that. That's going to be your go-to. That's exactly what you saw me use in this video too. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I know I learned something new, and I hope you guys did too. I will see you all later. Take it easy, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a special edition of Cookies Enabled. This is a random daily discovery. Wow. I will start that again here. So what is geocaching? Well, geocaching is actually all used specifically via satellites. So you're actually using global positioning systems. I'm actually going to start that whole thing over again. Okay, so according to my map, it is somewhere straight ahead here. So I'm going to try. Okay, so it has been a full 30 minutes of me looking out here. The only thing I have found is trash.